What's up, baby? We are here. We're doing it again. Not only are we doing it again, we're doing it on time. Could it be? Could it be that we're starting on time? Oh, shit, man. You know who it is. I'm your boy, Gary G. Garcia, along with my brother and partner, Misinformation Brian T. Licata, doing what we do best, talking shit. Just so everybody knows, this podcast is strictly for entertainment purposes. And if you hear anything that sounds like it's true, just do the research yourself, I guess. You know, like we've done research. I'm not saying we don't be researching shit, but I'm just saying, look, don't take our word for anything we say here, man. These are all just opinions, and opinions are like assholes. You know, everybody has one, and
everyone likes it licked. Everyone likes it licked once in a while.
And mine smells better than all of yours. How you feeling today, man? It's a beautiful Thursday. Not that beautiful. It's kind of gloomy outside, but you know.
It's a little gloomy. I was feeling a nap today, man, and I didn't get to it. So
you were trying to take a nap?
Yeah, I was feeling one, you know, and I never ended up laying down.
It's 2 o'clock. What time did you wake up that you were
7? I was up at 7 today.
Yeah, well, I guess you could use it in that. Jasmine, what's going on? My daughter is in the house as always, man. Samuel's in the house. Yo. Sam, I'm with you. I couldn't come through, but we'll smoke one together right now. I know he's smoking one, checking one out.
Yeah. You guys supposed to hang out today or no?
We didn't have plans, but you know, he's only like 20 minutes away, so you know. You don't really need
I like it over there where he's at. That's where my girl is from, over there on that side.
Oh yeah, it's all right. It's a nice little area. You know, I was walking his dogs when I was taking care of his dogs. I think it was last weekend. I'm not exactly sure because my brain doesn't know days. But I was walking his dogs, and I'm walking the dogs at night, dude. And I'm coming through the back area, and the two dogs start pulling me, like going in front of me, like pulling me.
They're big dogs, right? Isn't it? It's a German Shepherd.
One's a German Shepherd. His dog ain't that big. His dog is medium.
Oh, it's like a border
German Shepherd,
kind of like Boots, right?
Yeah, it's like Boots. A little smaller than Boots.
Yeah, I like that dog. Yeah.
And they both start like pulling me, like growling, like, you know, like protection mode, which made me look up. I look up, dude, and there's a big ass werewolf in the back of somebody's house. And when I tell you, I say, "Oh shit!" And then the dogs both went and they backed up and shit. Yo, I was like, "What the fuck?"
It was like a Halloween decoration.
Yeah, homeboy still had a Halloween decoration up, man. It was like a life-size. Well, yeah, I guess what a life-size werewolf would look like because the shit was huge. Scared the fuck out of me. I'm not even ashamed to say it, dog. Scared the shit out of me, dog. I looked up, I saw that shit. Like that. I didn't expect to see that, man. Traveling runner, what's up, baby?
What's good?
It's good to see you. All right.
Whoa!
So
you okay, bud? What? That was a hard transfer, dog. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, I'm ready to jump in. We're gonna start this podcast.
I don't know what we're jumping into, but let's.
We're gonna start this podcast off with one of the things we love to do on Rated G, which is give a large Rated G fuck you. Thank you to the 10 motherfuckers who came to the show last night. Who thought that because they had numbers that they could scare a fucking gangster. It doesn't work that way, dog.
Tell them,
you know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, man, anybody out there looking to go check out a comedy show, man, come check out a comedy show. Come to laugh. Don't come here to get offended. If you're coming to get offended, you will be. Especially if you're coming to see me. You will be offended. Okay? So there's the warning. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a solid fuck. So I'm doing my set yesterday. We had like a light crowd. We had like 30 people.
Okay.
You know?
Now just let you go.
So the first 20 people were all in the front. Tables, couch, in the first row, you know. And then there's the empty rows that we close off, you know. But there's one row open for the 10 people. But instead, they chose to sit all the way in the back where the comedians sit. So they're against the wall. I don't even really see them. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't care.
They sat back there?
They all sat back there. They were rowdy from the fucking beginning. From the beginning, they were rowdy. They were drunk, being rowdy. Bunch of white fucking idiots, right?
Oh, whoa,
Your
dude.
people.
Racial, son.
That's right.
Racial. I'm
That's right.
Italian, son. I am Italian. I'm Sicilian. I'm Mediterranean and a little Middle Eastern. I'm not gonna lie. Especially these days. I'm feeling very, very Middle Eastern.
So I'm up there and I'm doing my shit, having a good time, like a very loose, a loose set because it's a light crowd. So I'm having a good time with everybody and shit.
Having fun.
Yeah, and everyone's having fun. I can't see what's going on in the back. I hear a little murmur every now and then, but then I go into the Diddy shit. I start talking about how, like, I'm looking forward to the Diddy trial. I haven't looked forward to a trial like this since O.J. Simpson, and that I already put in my vacation days. Don't book me in April because I will be watching the Diddy trial, right? So, I go through the whole thing.
That's nice. That's new. I haven't heard that yet. I like that.
So I go through all the things, of like, why do they got us focusing on shit that's not against the law? That's what they got us focusing on, shit that's not against the law. That's the whole, you heard the bit.
Yeah, dude, it's such a great point. Yep.
At any point in that bit, do you hear me condoning pedophilia?
Well,
please explain.
Not
at what point?
Not in that bit, but in private conversations that we've had, you've condoned it.
Really?
Sorry, I'm just kidding. No. There's
really
no. You
anybody who knows me. First of all, how many podcasts?
Hold on. I will say you actually start by saying you do something. You go, I think he did it, but that's what you say.
That's what I start with. I go, I want you to know I think the motherfucker's guilty, but I start talking, and right away people are like, "Is this his lawyer?" No, I'm not his lawyer. I'm just trying to tell you that if we're gonna find a motherfucker guilty, let's find him guilty of what it is that's illegal.
Right.
I'm not reading a lot of that shit on there. All I'm seeing is shit about freak offs and lube and tunnels. None of that shit's illegal. None of that shit's illegal.
People don't. It's hard to read stuff about the kiddies, the kid stuff, or like the rape.
Do I even bring up? Do I even bring that up? Do I even touch that? No, I don't touch that.
Nothing about pedophilia actually at all in that joke.
Nothing at all. But then somehow this person in the back started saying, I condone pedophilia, I condone rape. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? To the point where when I ended the show, I said, listen, it seems to be some misunderstanding here. Anyone who knows me, how many podcasts have we done where I try to bring attention to abuse of children? I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? There's things I don't like. I don't like children being abused. I don't like women being abused. And if a man's being abused, I'll tell that motherfucker man up.
Well,
that's the way I am.
On what kind of abuse it is.
Man
sometimes up. You gotta say, what about it? What if somebody's like captured in a basement?
Man up. Figure out a way to get the fuck out of that basement.
You gotta get him out, G. Come on. We gotta help a homie out, no? Just
all I'm saying is,
G, if you were locked up in a basement, I would come get you. That's
all I'm saying is that, I love women and I love children.
I believe that.
Nothing more said. I mean, I'm a little chauvinistic. I'll admit that. I am. I'm very old school. I think everybody has a role to play, and I'll be real quick to let people know if they're out their lane, right? But so whatever. I said, listen, there seems to be some misunderstanding. I want to make something clear. I do not condone any of that shit. I said, I got a daughter. Right. I don't condone any abuse toward women or children, nor was I joking about that. In fact, I will go on record to say I've never even said a rape joke in my life. All right? That's just not what I talk about. No. It's not me. Right. So I get, right away they start with the chicks like you suck. Right. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm going to quit. I said, I was questioning whether or not I really want to do this. And because you think I suck, thank you. You just gave me my direction. I'm going to quit doing comedy because of you. You're the reason I quit tonight. Right.
Wow. Monumental.
Yeah. Monumental. Last night was my last show. Wow. Whatever, right? So now I get off the stage and I'm just walking to leave because I already know the people in the back don't like me, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everyone to like me. 60% of the crowd, I'm good. 40% walks out. Fuck you, walk out. That just means I'm saying something, So I don't give a fuck. I'm walking by and then there's one dude. I think they were all cops. They all had very, very coppy looks, and it was a bunch of big dudes. They were all big. Buzz cuts, fresh, clean pony sneakers.
Yeah.
Light jeans.
sound like cops,
tight-fitting
dude.
T-shirt. They all look like somebody who pulled me over at one point in life.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right, 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 right.
so I'm walking past the dude. I'm not saying none. The dude goes, "Learn to read the crowd, asshole."
What, dude?
And I
In the
said,
hallway? In the hallway or
"No,
inside
no,
still?
he's at the bar. I'm just walking past the bar to grab my jacket and leave
Like on the way out, yeah.
on the
Okay.
way out." So I said, "What you say?" He said, "Learn to read the crowd, asshole." And I said, "Yo, check this out, dog. Everybody in the front was chilling. I didn't even see you. And I also don't remember calling you any names, dog. Like, if you have a problem, that's fine. But I didn't call you no names." He's like, "Fuck you." I said, "Fuck me? You think I'm a joke because I tell jokes? That's fine. My man Buddha's on stage right now. Let's go outside." You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You got something you really want to say and you want to use names and shit, this time it's very un-American. And you want to start throwing names at me, then let's go outside, dude. You can say whatever you want. You can put hands on me if you want. Let's do it. But the dude didn't want to go outside, right? So I'm like, fuck this dude. I start to walk away. I said, fuck you, and I start to walk away. Then this bitch that's sitting in the middle of all of them, because it's like about maybe 6 dudes, 4 girls. And the chick in the middle says to me, dog, you ready for this? "I hope your daughter gets raped."
What, dude? Holy shit, dog.
How do you think that went?
Not well, dog. Not
I
well.
said, "What the fuck did you just say?" And then she jumped up and chest bumped me, where she even broke my cup, dog.
Really?
She cracked my cup because I had the plastic cup. I had my drink in it. Luckily, the drink didn't spill, and I had to literally use all my fucking strength to keep from throwing that drink right in her fucking whore face.
I'm surprised you didn't, actually. But
Okay.
you're at work,
I'm at work, dog.
Yeah.
I'm ready to lose it. The old me rumble right there. Bitch gets llamed.
Would you have started snapping your fingers first?
I would have just llamed her right from the jump. She would have got llamed from the jump.
Yeah, that's
jump.
true. Yeah. Sure.
I would have just llamed her and then punched the dude standing right next to her, because the minute she jumped up, all 3 dudes now jump up, and they're all like this around me. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys looking to do? What do you think you're gonna do? I was in like, fuck you, and fuck you. The door's right fucking there. We could all go out and fucking dance. Because they don't fucking understand that right now, I'm in a mood to either kick your ass or get my ass kicked. Whichever way it goes, I win. Because that's how I feel right now. Because I'm gonna beat you like you're the reason why my rent wasn't paid this month. I'm gonna beat you like you're the reason why my kids are like you wasn't a good father. I'm gonna beat you like you're the reason I broke up with my ex-wife and I can't have another relationship. That's how I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna get it all out. All those things that I go, let go. I'm about to let it all go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling all 3 of them, let's go the fuck outside.
Wow.
And none of them want to come. They don't want the smoke. They want to light the cigarette, but they don't want the fucking smoke.
They probably don't want to lose their job.
And then Ray jump in. I don't know if they were cops. I think they were. And I think that's the reason why shit didn't lick off the way it would have.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So right off the bat, then Ray comes in the middle and this and that. And he tries to break it out, right? G had
we got a bunch of comments whenever you're ready.
I'll check it out. Yeah. So let me finish the story. Yeah. So then I go downstairs. I won't say exactly what I did, but I got ready. Like if they said the Mexicans got their sneakers on.
I'm not sure.
You know what that means?
No,
you don't know what that means? When you in prison, right? And motherfuckers start saying, the Mexicans got their sneakers on.
Or it's go time.
Or the Aryans got their sneakers on. That means they're getting ready to go because normally they wear slippers.
Got it.
Okay? So I went downstairs and I did what I had to do to get ready. Because I said, you know what? I had a great set. Everybody in the first 3 rows loved me. So guess what? I will be out there shaking hands with my fans after the fucking show. I'm not going to hide in the fucking green room. Okay? Ray's gonna ask me, are you sure that's what she said? I said, what the fuck did you just say? Am I sure? Oh no, you're right, dude. Now that I think about it, what she said was, I'm sorry, you really don't suck. I'm just a little drunk and we were just having fun. Hopefully we didn't bother you. That's what she actually said. I just heard it as I hope your daughter gets raped. You know what I'm saying? How fucking dare you, dog? You ain't gotta pick a side. You already did. That's my attitude. Don't pick a side because I'm not dependent on you to help me out anyway. I'm alone out here. I'm alone out here, dog. So I go back upstairs. We'll say suited up. And I go upstairs and I'm just chilling on my phone, waiting for the crowd to get out. Not gonna say nothing. I'm not looking to start shit. But I'm putting I'm putting myself in a position for shit to get started.
Right.
Because that's how I do it. I'm not going to start shit, but I'll put myself in that position right now for shit to get started. If you want to start it, I'm a smoker.
You got to see him walk out at least, Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm a smoker.
Yeah, you got to watch him get out of your club.
So I stand there and they all start coming out and then they start coming out. And already, here's what happened. The whole front row came right up to me and was like, we got your back. And then they all just stood around me. And I was like, nah, y'all ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm good. And they're like, nah, we're not leaving you, dog. I'm from New York, too. We're not leaving you.
Let's go, son.
So then they come out because they were in the back. So they come out last. They walk by. I don't say shit. The one dude who's the first one to jump up, like he was going to swing on me, comes up to me and he goes, yo, I just want to say, he puts his hand out. I just want to say I'm sorry, yo. I had to defend, she's with me. I had to defend her. I said, I ain't shaking your hand, dog. And he's like, you ain't shaking my hand. I just want to apologize. I said, apology accepted. Now get the fuck out of my face. I ain't shaking your fucking hand. I said, you were the first one. I did like Bob Dylan that time when they were like, oh, could we get your autograph? And he was like, nah, man, I saw you booing. He was like, I saw you booing. And they were like, we weren't booing. He's like, nah, I saw you. That's how I was. Get your fucking hand away from me. Okay, I'm not shaking your hand because the person you jumped up to defend just says he hoped my daughter got raped, which means that you were ready to defend that. That means you hope it too, dog. And then his lady next to him starts flipping out, like if it was a TikTok video, flipping out, trying to get at me. I told that dude, yo, put your bitch on a leash and shorten it. I said, put your bitch on a leash and shorten it, dog. Because you're talking to the wrong fucking dude, yo. Straight up. I'm ready to die on this mountain, are you? I welcome it.
Yeah, bro, people don't know.
Are you?
They don't know the resolve that you have, son. They do not know it.
And I ain't no super motherfucker. I'm not.
I know.
They were big dudes. I'm telling you right now.
Dog.
I'm telling you right now, I would have won. Because I would have been eating those motherfuckers. Straight up biting them in the face. I would have been eating them.
Dude, yeah, gnawing at them at their throat.
Just grab the biggest one, go right at his neck, start like a fucking zombie, and then look at the rest of them with shit all over and be like, who wants it next? What are you, fucking crazy? I'm sorry, people. I know I see numbers coming up, going out. People like, this dude is flipping. But anyone who knows the show knows this happens every now and then, man. This is me. This is me. There are no dark secrets, dude. I wear my heart on my fucking sleeve. This way no one could ever hold nothing against me. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm not, I'm not. And then all night long, my phone is ringing and I'm getting Instagrams from everybody in the front row.
Oh, really? They were DMing you?
DMing me, yo, you handled that shit great. You're dope. Don't let that shit get to you. You handled it dope. And I was like, and you know me, dog. After a while, I'm like, I could have handled that better.
Well, of course. Yeah.
I could have handled it better. But then again, I ain't said shit to these people. This ain't baseball, dog. I'm not walking back into the dugout where you feel like with your ticket, you're allowed to fucking yell shit at me.
Yeah, dog.
I'm a full-grown man, dog. The fuck you think this is, yo?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to walk out, and as I'm walking out, you're allowed to be like, you suck, motherfucker, asshole. Fuck you.
Hey, easy. Hey.
And fuck you too, Boots.
No, dude, he's defending you. He said,
Oh,
fuck
right.
those guys. All right.
There you go.
Jesus. What is there? Somebody there?
There you go. And I'm not gonna lie, Sam. All I kept thinking was, I'm so glad that you're not here with me. Because I already know, had you been there with me, if me and my son would have been there together, doesn't make me a good father, but I'm not even gonna lie. If Sam was there with me, boy, that would have been a whole different story.
Oh
Because
yeah, he said that. You want to go
the
through these comments
the
now?
minute the dudes jumped up, I already know my son would have been over my shoulder, and I would have been like, "Fuck it, we're in it."
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Let's go to the comments, man. I'm sorry, people. I had to.
No. I think
I had to just get it all out of me. No, that's the story.
I think you should.
I mean, I did run into them again downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because then one dude standing there after everyone's coming out, and that dude pulls his lady away after I told him to put it on the leash. The other dude who started the whole shit, he's standing there like this. Right? And he's looking like an old, ready to retire cop. And he's telling me, "Man, man,
bring it, son."
I said, "Come on, where you want me to go, dog?" I said, "Check it out. I'll be right outside the parking lot in 15 minutes. All right?" And I said, "And I know why you're upset, because you look like a pedo. That's why you're upset. The first person to call someone a pedo is usually the pedo. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're upset, because I struck a nerve with you. I said, you look like you're deciding whether or not you want to get into that zoophilia shit. You probably fuck your dog, you stupid fuck." I went all off on him at that point. Let's go to the comments, man.
Here we go. I gotta go back up we're going back up to the top. Traveling Runner says puffy chest and Yankees jerseys, cops casual wear. Like puffy jackets and
yeah. Well, I don't think they were from New York. King Handle says Gary woke up and chose violence. America is bad. I didn't choose violence. It chose me, man. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. It landed on me. Samuel Garcia says, "My night would have had a fun night." Yeah, man, listen, I'm glad you wasn't there, dude, because I know that shit would have got real terrible if you were there, man. That's why they don't have they need to get some sort of security in that place. Deanna.
Dude, isn't that on you? I mean, it's your guys' club. You guys should have a fucking bouncer.
Well, no, not really. They're the club. We just do the door. It's both of us. I think it would be both of us. They get the alcohol. They move us around if we can't, we don't have that room. That room is their room.
Well, yeah,
you
guys need security.
At Kiss Kiss, that was their security. That wasn't our security. That was Kiss Kiss's security. It's their club.
Yeah, they own the
own the club. Because here's the thing, man. Listen.
But see, they had a business though. Kiss Kiss had that business. That room's just
empty.
They got security guards. Yeah, bro. I would ask them.
It's not empty. No, actually, I said if you want to call security, go ahead. But I'm not.
Yeah, well,
I don't need security.
Have security there.
I don't need security. Traveling Runner says G had a roundhouse kick locked and loaded. That's half true. The Traveling Runner says G strapped up the phone book's vest, Vaseline the face, and sharpened his toothbrush. Dude, that one is more close. The little alien head from my man Mark. The Traveling Runner says a family that fights together stays together. Yeah, my son was with me when I got banned from Bally's. He was half the reason I got banned. It's weird because at those moments, I don't want my son getting into shit, but I can't lie if I didn't say I was proud of him.
Right.
For sticking up for Papa Duke. But I think that's a real ghetto way of thinking.
It definitely is, dog. 100%. Yeah, but it's like, it's showing good character. So
I appreciate y'all for letting me get that off my chest. I feel a lot better right now. See, I just have to get the fuck you out. And while I'm giving out the fuck you, I'll also say a big rated G shout out to the whole front row who came out. My New York people came out from the front row, stood around me and said, "I got your back." And even through all the messages they were sending, they were like, we weren't leaving until everything was clear. So big up to them, for taking the brothers back. And like I said, once again, I didn't say anything about any of the shit they were saying. Like, I honestly don't know what they were listening to, but clean out your fucking ears and then stick your dick in it, because you're a fucking piece of shit that I don't give a fuck about.
Gay.
And then the dude gonna come out and be like, "Oh, well, you know what it is that she got raped before." I said, I didn't do it. Maybe if you didn't, maybe if you
Dude, if
didn't,
she got raped, why would she want someone else to
maybe
go through
if,
it,
if
dude?
that bitch didn't wish it upon my daughter, maybe I'd feel something about that.
Yeah, maybe that's
But
what
I'm
happened to her in the
sorry
first
if I
place.
don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry if I don't. But maybe if that bitch didn't wish her pain on my daughter, then maybe I wouldn't have said that. You know, I'm only human. I could have handled it better. I will admit. Monday morning quarterbacking, I could have probably just walked away from the dude when he called me an asshole and not even said nothing, because he's not the first to call me an asshole.
You could have, but the chances of that happening are about almost zero.
No, it's 20% chance.
20? You think so, dude?
Yeah,
You're
like
getting
rain.
off at a show, maybe like in public somewhere else. But dude, right after
No.
you got off stage,
In
someone
public,
calling
that's
you an
probably a
asshole?
lot less that's gonna happen. On stage, I don't give a shit, dude. I've had people get up, walk, give me the finger, and then walk out. I've had people tell me go fuck yourself and walk out. I don't chase them down. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like me, you don't like me. That's fine, man. I'm not one of these people that need your validation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of that. That's why I don't fit in this world right now, because I don't give a fuck if people like me or not. I prefer they do. I do have a preference, you know, but other than that, what the fuck do I care? You know, there's a reason why I don't argue with none of my friends, because they're there because they want to be. You think I give a shit about the people that don't hang out with me or the people that hate on me? What the fuck do I care about that?
Brian Morris is calling.
Put him on.
Yeah. Yo, you're live on Rated G. Say something.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Gary? What's up, Brian? What's up, Rated G listeners? Brian Morris in the building.
Brian Morris.
With it and in the building. I'm like an oxymoron. What's up, big moron in the house? How y'all doing?
Yo, what's going on, baby? How you feeling?
I can't complain, man. Just healing this little leg of mine.
This motherfucker broke his leg riding a bike. He's about like 6'9", and he's out there riding bikes. There comes a size, I told you this already, where bike riding is no longer an option, dog. Your legs are long enough to get you there.
Yeah, I'm good on the bikes for now. Come pick me up.
I love you, dog. I would if I was out there. You know.
All right, babe, we'll call you later, all right? Thanks for joining the show.
My pleasure. Call me when you're done.
All right.
Love you guys.
Yep.
Check out Brian Morris, man, a comedian from New York City, and all around good dude. You know, but yeah, man, you know, it was one of those fucking nights, and I was just like, you know what, fuck everybody. I don't give a shit. You know, I really don't. But at the end of the day, and then afterwards, you know, Ray's trying to fucking like, he's trying to make it like, you know, trying to like get us back together. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He's like, well, they weren't really listening to you, dog. You know, they didn't listen to you. You know, they liked me. They liked Buddha. And I'm looking at him like, I don't give a fuck. Because he has like the opinion in his head that I went up to them and I said something to them. What the fuck am I going to say to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I saying? Why don't you like me? In fact, I even thanked him at the end. I said, I thank you guys for staying, because at least you have a legit reason to hate me. You let me earn your hate. And for that, I appreciate it. And then the bitch is going to be like, well, I left. I said, well, I didn't notice. Just like I'm not going to notice anything you fucking said from here on in anyway.
Yeah.
The fuck? I don't care. Yeah. And what's wrong with that? I got to care.
I'll never see you again unless you come back to a show.
And even if I saw you again, I wouldn't even recognize you.
Right.
You don't exist in my plane, yo.
Did you take a picture with them before they left? That's what you guys should have done.
I would have if the hand started tossing. I would have took a picture of them all laid out. I figured no matter how this went down, it would help the career.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
comedian gets beat up after a show, or comedian
after a show,
shit out of
three cops at a show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Either way, you're up.
Lose. That's a no lose.
Oh, dude, we should incite something at one of your shows, then, dude.
No, at that point,
that'll be the publicity stunt. I'll get some of my dad's retired friends to come over to heckle you.
After I went downstairs and I started getting ready for whatever was to come, I started thinking to myself, yeah, this is a no loss. It's a no loss. I got lawyers, you know, so if I get locked up, I get locked up for a little while. I got lawyers. you know, and the story itself would have been like, yo, comedian goes has fight with hecklers, and that's the problem.
Unless they were corrections officers, then that would be a problem for you.
Why?
Because if you get locked up and then you're in their jail.
Nah. You mean in their prison?
Yeah.
I don't go to prison.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be going to prison. I go to jail for a night or two, but I ain't going to prison.
Jail I would do. Yeah, prison.
I ain't going to
Viva
prison.
la Mexico!
I ain't never been to prison, dog. I know
Hasta
you
la
must have that.
vista.
You must have me confused with somebody else. You know, you must have me confused.
Yeah, bro,
But yeah, I realized there was a no loss. Like, in other words, you know, what's going to happen? I get beat up. Look, beat me up or I beat you up. I feel like feeling alive. At that point, it's just a feeling of feeling alive. I'm in the mood for pain.
It's been a while, right? Since you felt alive.
Yeah. There's a lot of pent up shit,
12,
man.
12, 13 years.
You know, it's like that.
More?
It's like that.
Since your
Whatchamacallit song. That Jelly Roll song.
I just want to kill myself tonight.
That's not what Jelly. Man, who the fuck are you, dog? Who are you? Are you like the devil in the flesh of a lanky, long Italian? What are you talking about, man? He has that song that says, people always ask me why I smile so much. And he goes, if you've seen the shit that I've seen and been through what I've been through, then you'd understand why I fucking smile so much. Because if I'm not smiling, I'm going to be biting your face. You know, and that's the thing. The thing is, I hold in all these shit. Like, I hold in all this shit and let it go. I like to think I let it go, but I don't really kind of let it go. What I do is I store it somewhere until some idiot comes up, and then I fucking lose it.
Serenity now. You're stuffer, G. You stuff. You take your emotions and you swallow it and you push it down, and that's what's compressing you. It's
actually, I don't. I'm a very emotional dude. Anyone who knows me knows they see all my emotions.
Appearingly. And seemingly.
No, dude, when you try to get deeper, there is nothing deeper.
Deep down, G, you're like an onion. You stink.
Oh, I'll agree. I'm an onion.
You stink. And anytime you get cut open, I cry. You know? It's true.
Stormy. How are you, Stormy? Welcome back.
Stormy, I'm glad you're here. Is G a stuffer, or does he release his emotions? Let's take it to the crowd.
I'm an emotional dude. I admit that, dog. I am very emotional. I wear my heart on my sleeve. If I'm happy, you know it. If I'm mad, you know it. You know what I'm saying?
But you were just saying how much you swallow and
I know I swallow a lot of shit. I swallow. No, I didn't say depressed. I said I swallow. I let shit go. I let a lot of shit go. And I always think I let it go because I don't think about it until that one person comes along that's about to like, that's about to like, you know, open that door.
Or that are opening. What's behind the door? You're stuffing something behind that door.
No, it's a rage that I'm very aware that I hold back. So there's nothing that's deep down. Anyone who knows me is like, you're angry. And I'm really not angry. You want to know why I'm angry?
What's the rage come from?
You want to know why I'm angry? Because I am a man. No, I said that it's an anger that I put to the side, you know. Yeah, you know what? Report that page, man. I'm tired of this dude popping up with my shit, man. Report that page and shut him down. I don't know who the fuck you are, but at this point, man, you can suck my whole asshole. I don't even like you anymore. Using my name. Get the fuck out of here. All right, report that page and fuck him. Okay. Stormy. Yeah, you got me. You know, you want to get under my skin. Today's the day to do it. Stormy, being emotional is okay. Being over emotional can become a problem. Yes. I'm a problem child. I will admit that I'm a problem child. You know,
banned, bro. You just.
Nah, report the page too. Report the page.
I did.
Nah, here's the thing. Yeah. Fuck him. You want to call me a swallower? That's fine, but say it with your own fucking name. Be man enough to fucking have your own fake profile. You don't need to put me on there, bitch. Fucking twathead. Bro 12002 says Gary is a simple but yet complicated individual. Thank you for understanding me, bro. Thank you for understanding me. You know, I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry. Listen, I know I'm a mean dude.
I'm sorry you had a tough night last night, buddy.
You know, I know I'm a mean fucking dude.
You don't need to live with this rage anymore, dog. You don't have to keep it behind that door, dog. You can.
Dude, I am a man of peace. But all I get is war.
Rage behind the door. Is that correct?
All I get is war. And that's why there's that rage. You're not listening. See, you're just waiting to talk.
You're not listening. At all. I'm trying to understand.
If you were listening, you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, fine. Be angry, dog. Be angry. I'm not the one who's fucking
I'm actually
mad
not
right now.
angry. I'm
You
actually
are.
not angry.
You are. Now you're
No,
coming at
no.
me because I'm trying to understand, and now you're coming at me. It's not necessary.
No, I'm coming at you because you want to play devil's advocate. And if you want to
I'm
play
not.
devil's
I'm
advocate,
asking
then
you
I'm going to
something,
come at
dude.
you.
No, I'm asking you.
All right?
You said you had
That's
rage
why.
behind the door. Is that true or is that incorrect?
I'm saying there is a door that if you open it up, all you're going to get is full-blown rage. I'm not saying that you got to open it up.
So you're putting
I'm just saying
you're putting it on
that
you're putting it on
eventually-
them, not you. is what
Yes,
you're doing.
yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
Yeah, so it's never your fault.
Oh, no, it's a lot of times my fault, but not in that situation. Like last night was not my
Not true, bro.
fault.
You could definitely choose how to handle it. You said it so yourself. You said you could have not reacted when that guy called you an asshole.
Yeah, you're right. I should learn more from you.
I'm not saying that, dude. Those are your
No,
words.
no. I'm being
Dude,
honest.
I'm
I should
just-
learn
yeah.
more from you. I should learn to, allow the bullying. I don't like bullies, dog. That's
Neither
my
do I.
problem. That's my real problem. I don't like bullies. And that dude was being a bully, which is another reason why it made me feel like he was a cop. Because he thought because he was bigger than me, I was going to be scared or something like that, man. You're fucking with a chihuahua, dog.
Sounds like it's coming back to your childhood, dog. That's what it sounds like.
You know what, dude? I got a rated G fuck you for you too, man. Stormy says everyone swallows something. I just swallowed my gun by accident. Getting a drink. Gay. Stormy, I love you, man. Bro says for every action there is a reaction. Listen, man, I could have handled it better, but I could always handle things better. That's just me trying to be a better person. You understand what I'm saying? That's me looking at the situation and going, did I handle that the best way? And the truth is, I didn't. That doesn't make me wrong. That doesn't make me wrong.
No one ever said
That
you
just
were
means
wrong.
I could have handled it better.
Mhm.
That's a personal thing. Them dudes lit the cigarette and got smoke. That's what happens. Like bro said, for every action, there's a reaction. The action was you lit the cigarette.
It sounds
The
like
reaction
you don't want
was
it to
you got
happen, though,
smoked.
dog.
No, I'm a man of peace, dog.
Yeah.
I prefer peace.
Mhm.
But all I ever get is fucking war. And I don't ask for it. Do I ask for it? No, I don't think so. I'm just not afraid of it. Motherfuckers want to bring smoke. I'm a smoker. What do you want from me? It's what I do. You think I sound like this because I don't inhale smoke? That's all I do. Smoke and fume. But other than that, I'm good. I feel better now. I got it off my chest. Bro says, so are you saying you don't like cops or not like authority or all of the above? I'm not. I've always been an anti-establishment person by nature.
Mhm.
Like I'm not good with authority. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a good, look, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I'm a good soldier to a good leader. If the person is leading right, then I'm a good soldier. But if I see the leader not rocking the way they're supposed to, then I have a problem with that, and I'm not going to blindly follow. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I don't really like people in authority because people in authority tend to abuse their authority. That's the problem I got. As far as cops, we need cops, man. I don't need cops, but I understand why people need cops. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't want to get up and, have to go fucking do paybacks and shit. You get robbed, it's good to call a cop. But I've never in my life called the cops.
Yeah. Otherwise, law and order would be amongst us. If there weren't cops, somebody would have to hand that shit down.
Well, I do well during lawlessness. So, like whatever the thing got to be is what it's got to be. But like I said, we need cops, to have security and some sort of, I understand why they're there. I dislike bad cops, but everybody dislikes bad cops. I got a lot of cop friends.
Mm-hmm.
I also think there's a lot of people who become cops because of their childhood. Either they were bullies or they got bullied. And now they got a gun, so they become bullies, or they just continue to be bullies. Some of them, not all of them, a good number. I respect police. I think it's a tough job. I'm not quick to when someone gets shot that doesn't have a gun. I'm always like, oh, well, let's see what they did. Let's see what they did first, because you don't know. You have a split second to decide certain things. I'm a lot more now that I live legal. I'm a lot more pro cops than I was, I guess, when I lived illegal. Bro 12002 says, would walk into a lion's mouth with you just as long as you go first.
Are you talking about your immigrant paperwork? Like before you became a citizen? Is that what you meant?
Who, me?
Yeah, you just said before when I was illegal.
No, when I lived illegal, dog. When I did illegal activities. Is that the way I gotta say it? Now I gotta make sure.
I don't know. I don't know. What
is that what we're doing? Semantics. You're on that game of semantics today.
I was just
trying to poke. You're trying to poke. Is what you're doing today. You're trying to poke.
Cranky, bro.
No,
I'm not, dude.
And you're trying to poke.
This is the same thing. This is just like the election episode, dude. You did the same thing reversed. I was cranky. I was in a bad mood.
No, it's not reversed.
It's not
reversed because I'm not gonna slam the mic down and walk off.
And now that you're angry, now it's the thing.
I'm not angry.
Shout out to you, Brian.
It. I got it off
fuck you. Shout out to you, my co-host. Are you ready? You ready to have a fun show? Now that you're
I
done?
thought I was having a fun show. I was getting off my chest. I feel better. Does that matter? Does anybody care? I feel better. I got it off my chest. I don't have to go see a counselor.
At the expense of yeah, bro. At the expense of what? The 11 of us.
What? You didn't like the story?
No, it was a good story.
All right, then shut the fuck up and enjoy the story. Oh, he's trying to act like you could have
you could have embellished a little more though. Maybe I would like that. Some embellishment.
I don't need to embellish, man. The story was stressful enough.
It looks like it's aged you.
I need to embellish it. You know why I don't need to embellish it? Because everyone who was there that tells the story will embellish it themselves.
Yeah, and the story grows stronger.
Like if you look at the story from the Bally's,
that's how you know.
The dude was big, but every time someone else told the story, he got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I let them tell the story. I'm not gonna sit there and go, "Oh, he wasn't actually 7 foot." No, he started at like 5'9". Bro says in a civilized society we need police. Yes, no, I agree with that. Thank you, bro. See, he's enjoying himself, man. Some people don't mind when I vent. Some people don't mind. I'm just venting. And I feel like this is healthy. I don't know if it's healthy for y'all having to hear it. Hopefully it's entertaining. Most of the time when I vent, I say something entertaining. I know it's entertaining for you. You love when I'm angry. You love when I'm angry.
I don't want. That's what I was saying.
No, you do, because you're never over the fact that I said you're gonna die alone. So now you're like, every time you can get a chance to make me get angry, you like it. You don't like the fact that I said you got barren balls.
I was literally
so you want to get under my
to
skin.
help you get over your rage, but you just want to you want to be in it. You're like, I hate how people do this to me. I hate it that they do it, and I wish I could let it go, but I just can't because I hate
First of all, I think maybe you should look up the word rage. If I was in a rage, then this would have got thrown. Something would have got broke. I probably would have flipped the table.
Oh, are we playing the semantics game?
Yes, you wanted to play semantics.
We're playing
you wanted to play semantics, so I'm playing semantics with you.
Bro says
this is a judgment-free zone.
It's not. We completely judge you off of everything.
Yeah, we judge.
Most importantly, number one, what you look like.
Now, here's the thing: we will judge you as we say we don't judge you. That's what we do. We will judge you as we go, but I'm not going to judge you.
You're like, what, this guy?
Yeah. It is a safe zone, though. I do believe that. You're allowed to say whatever the hell you want, man. Listen. And like I said, even I don't know who it was, but they want to, sit there and abuse me. Just do it under your own profile. I'm not going to sit there and look at my own picture abusing me. You know what I'm saying? Man up some way. You can still hide behind your own fucking profile. Gonna sit there with my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck out of here, man. It was funny the first time. After 2 episodes of doing it, now you just got like a fake fucking thing of mine. At that point, you know what I'm saying? Go fuck yourself. And I'm not angry. I'm just calling it like it is. There's the difference. Why do I gotta be angry just because I'm calling it like it is? Everybody judges. Yes, everybody does judge, Stormy. That's how we pick friends. Bro said, was that a fake riddle? Oh,
no, fucking riddle.
Was what a fucking riddle?
I don't know, dude. Whatever you just said, it did kind of sound a little riddly.
It sounded Italy, but I didn't say diddly.
Yeah, you're good
Hanging
with
out
your,
with my
you're
man
good,
from Brian
you're good
from
with your
Italy.
words. Yeah, you're good with your words. So it just kind of goes around. And you're like, wait, what did he just say? Like, he asked me a question, or was that a statement? Sometimes it's hard to tell.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're having a hard time understanding the guy with the GED.
No.
And
It's
you
not
got
that I
that
have trouble.
college
It's not I have trouble
education.
understanding, dude.
That goes to
I have
show you
trouble
what they're
listening,
learning.
Doug. I have trouble listening, and I have trouble keeping focus. That's what I'm
Do
saying.
I
a
not
little
entertain
embellishment.
you? Do I not entertain you?
From time to time.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened to you yesterday? Give us your exciting story.
What happened to me yesterday?
Yeah. Let's hear your exciting story.
Well,
Uh-huh.
I got up at 7 a.m.
For what reason? You don't have a job.
And, well, I heard that there was a fire alarm going off, right? And it got louder and louder, and I noticed that there weren't any fire trucks coming up. So, I ran outside. I put some pants on real quick. I grabbed my boots, and then, yeah, dude, I ran downstairs, and the building next to me was burning down. And I noticed in the top window that there was a lady with 12 cats. So
the cats is a nice touch.
So, I see this lady and these cats that are about to get engulfed in flames. And then I looked and realized my bus was leaving in 10 minutes. So I just kept going, and I walked to the bus, and then I went out and went about my morning. That was pretty much it.
You should have embellished a little. That was a meet the Mets. Say, yo, what's going on, baby? I like the fact that the picture looks like that's what he's saying.
Very true.
Very cool. Bro says good enough diploma. Exactly. GED, baby. The good enough diploma. This dude got a college degree, and he can't understand what I'm saying.
I don't, dog. What are you saying I have a college degree for, bro?
Oh, you didn't graduate?
No.
Well, then you should have dropped out like me in the 8th grade. You just spent more money.
Yeah, but
you're a college dropout. That's even worse.
But I'm not paying it back, dog. What money? What loans? What, you think I'm gonna pay back the Fed, dog? Nah.
You're waiting for fucking Biden to fucking let it go.
Dude, I'm just waiting for the government. Our form of government will tumble before I pay those loans back, son.
And you'll be the reason. You'll be the reason we fucking go down.
I'm glad you think I have that much power.
No, I actually don't.
You
don't even have power in your household. How could you have power outside of it? My little Baron Bunny.
So, you and Buddha, you guys getting bunk beds at the new place?
We got him already.
Mm-hmm. Who's top bunk? Who's bottom bunk?
I'm top bunk.
Are you guys gonna put all the stuffed animals up top and then snuggle together on the bottom?
No, I sleep with my stuffed animals, bitch. What?
Wow, name calling. No, it's just the name calling.
I didn't call you no names. When did I call you a name?
You called me a bitch just now.
That's calling you a name?
Oh, that's a name. Well,
that's your name.
It's not something. The guy called you an asshole.
I thought that was.
The guy called you an asshole last night, and then you almost beat up.
I didn't know him. All right, I didn't know him. He hasn't earned the right to call me an asshole. Okay, you have earned that right. I know you. I can't hear anything you're saying.
What?
Now I can hear you. Yeah, you should go back to the way it was. I know you, man.
Dude,
you call me an asshole.
I've been praying for a lot recently is to go deaf, so I can just sit here and look, and not have to listen.
Yeah, that'd be great hearing you talk all loud, like you don't talk loud and annoying already.
You
see, here's the thing. You already know you went deaf at the age of like 40, so you know how to talk already. So now it would just be like all loud. You just be loud. You wouldn't sound retarded. You just sound annoying. Meet the Mets says in New York, bitch is an exclamation point. Thank you for understanding. See, they get it, Brian. Why don't you? Bro says you only hurt the ones you love. He loves you, Brian. Exactly. I got love for Brian.
That's why he treats me like shit.
Well, at least I fucking talk to you. I'm not like your parents who fucking keep giving you the swipe.
Because he loves
Don't
me.
let you come over anymore. You're still invited to the house, dog. I invite you everywhere. You know, otherwise you wouldn't get out.
I know. Yeah, I've
You're
been
like a
thinking
cooped up little housewife.
I'm a little warbling wren. Warble, little wren.
You know, I feel sorry for you. You know, you're like one of those 50 cents a day kids. I feel like I could help you.
Yeah, but dude, you can't even give me a quarter a day, dog.
Nah, I don't help you with money, dog. What the fuck is that gonna do for you? You probably have more money than I do. I help you with wisdom.
That is
true. And how to get through this thing called life.
That's very true. You know what I did this morning? I took $100 and I just flushed it down the toilet. You know why? Because it was my wife's money, not mine. It doesn't matter.
And you did,
yeah.
I hate that shit, man. I remember one time, man, I was late on my rent. My man comes by to AC. He gambles $2,000. He doesn't gamble it. He puts it in the machine and goes, "You pull the lever."
Oh,
you don't gamble your money. No, go ahead, man. If we win, we'll share it.
Like, bro, pull it out. We'll split it now.
Boom, yeah. So, you know, boom, and then we lose it. Oh, at least we had fun. I said, no, we didn't. You had fun. I didn't have no fun. I was hoping we hit so I could fucking pay my rent, bitch. You had fun. Fuck out of here. Lauren's in the house. Hi, Deanna was in here earlier. Brian put her. Gare Bear.
That was Deanna. That was Deanna.
Gare Bear. That was Deanna. And what's up, Lauren? Stormy, I'll come to your funeral, Brian. You'll be the only one, Stormy.
It's not true.
You're gonna have to find it because no one's gonna post it. They're not even gonna post where it's going on.
Dude, they already have airbrush shirts with my face on it. It says 1991 and then the dash. They're just waiting to fill that in.
What do they call it? Potter's Field? That's where you're going. Potter's Field. They're gonna bury you.
You'll be in a pauper's grave.
Dude,
Potter's Field, bro. That was great. Dog. That was a good fucking pull, man.
That's where they're gonna put you, dog. They're gonna bury you standing up and leaning. Not even in a box. Your rigor mortis is what's gonna keep you going for the rest of their life. You're so long. They're probably gonna use you to hold up like the back of a big tombstone that's falling over. Dog, that'll be what you do for the rest of your life.
I want one of these made for me when I go, dog. I do.
We'll only be able to show your head though because you're too fucking long. If we put your torso on it, the shit will go down to everybody's legs like.
Dude, you wear like a 4XL, dog. You can definitely fit it on your shirt, bro. You can fit my whole body on your
4XL,
dude. Yeah, look at that thing, dude. Look how baggy that is. Oh no, that's because it's a new one. No,
what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dog? You don't know what you're talking about, okay?
Gee, I know exactly what I'm talking about. You buy you buy the extra long tall shirts.
Do you know where you are, Brian?
From the little packet inside the corner deli. $1.99. Black T-shirt.
You're a fucking hustler. You know what that is? That's a big lanky bird that don't fly straight.
Is that what it is?
And that's what you are. You're a hassa.
You're like a porcupine. Everyone thinks you're cute, but then when you get close, you just
That's actually good. I am like a porcupine, I guess.
Yeah, and you got
look, man. What do you want from me, man?
You're nocturnal. They're also nocturnal. You're nocturnal.
I am.
That's true. you do come from Asia, also.
Yeah, I look this way because I'm always tired, not because I'm high. This eye just doesn't open up.
It's like a droopy dog.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy. That was good. That was a good droopy dog.
Who, me? I think Buddha did a good one last time when Buddha was on.
Dude, his voices are the best.
When he said
a cartoon.
This is Droopy Dog fucking my ex-wife. And he went, boy. Big up to Buddha, man.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yesterday, on Tuesday, he kept commenting through the whole podcast. You notice that? Buddha kept commenting through the whole content. And I'm looking at the time, and I'm going to myself, where is this dude right now? I'm like, is he at the club that he's still watching the show? And then we end the show, and he hits me up. He's like, oh, fuck, I didn't realize the time. I got caught up watching the show. And he had to fucking drive all the way down here quick because he was
No
hosting
way,
too.
really? No
Yeah.
shit.
He got here like maybe 5 minutes before the show started.
That's hysterical.
But it's so funny because as I was watching, I'm like, is this motherfucker home right now? I think I should tell him that he needs to head in, you know? But I didn't even, I kept forgetting, you know, because you were probably doing some dumb shit. So I was just probably listening to you.
Oh, yeah. See, here you go. This is the trend. It's
why are you
not
throwing
my
up
fault.
Illuminati signs? Why are you
Not
throwing
my
up?
fault.
I saw that, right?
Yeah, no.
He's over
it's
there.
not my fault. That's the theme of Gary. You know whose fault it is? Not Gary's.
Where do you get that from?
I got it from one. I want peace. They bring me violence, and now you blame the Buddha thing on me. So twice. Not your fault.
I didn't blame that on you. I said you probably. I didn't blame it on you. I said one of the reasons could have been. I would say that's a scenario.
You said probably.
I gave you a scenario.
Maybe not. You were going off on some 20-minute tangent.
Maybe I was. I could have been going off on a
wait,
tangent.
is that a riddle? Did Gary just ask us a riddle? Was that a riddle? 34. Is that the answer? Damn.
Here's a riddle for you. What's long and lanky and is unable to bear children?
My cock. We have the best show on planet Earth.
So many people are missing it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the best show you've never heard.
I feel so good. I feel great
I'm
now,
one
too.
of the greatest comedians you've never seen. Mm-hmm. And I think I'll go down in history that way.
That's great. Oh,
my
Gary
name
G. Garcia. What was he known for? Dude, he was the best comedian you've never heard of.
Yeah. That'll be my legacy.
Watch.
My legacy will always be, you ever heard of Gary G. Garcia? No. He's one of the best.
Like, oh, okay. I'll have to check him out. Does he have anything online? Yeah, he's got some.
Not really. Nothing to be proud of. Bro 12002 says acceptance is the key to freedom, Brian.
Gary.
You have to just accept certain things. You know, your face is like rubbing a cat back. It just makes me feel like
accept that my ball bag is barren. I will triumph. I swear. Is it true though? The more you ejaculate, the younger you are, the less likely you are to have kids. Is that the truth?
No, it's just that all your good ones are in the front. So the older you get, you're gonna have the dummies behind it. So like right now, if you would have a child, you said you're 40.
45.
So like 45. So your kid will probably like at least have like he'll probably have to wear those shoes with one big heel. You know, like with like one Frankenstein shoe. That's the kind of kid you're gonna have, probably.
Yeah. I call him
what
Clock.
I'm saying?
Clock.
Forget about college. All your college goers are already.
Oh, dude,
they're dead.
Well, that was. I mean, if they were after my wife,
they're gone. No, you provide that shit, dog. You're the male. You provide that shit. You decide the sex and all that, man. So we know your kid will be non-binary. You know, there's a couple things
I've been thinking about doing that myself.
You're gonna have
going non-binary.
I think if the kid looks like your wife, you're gonna have a very cute, stupid non-binary kid.
If it looks like me.
Well, nah, it's just gonna have all your characteristics.
Oh, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I think your kid will be cute. It's just gonna be dumb. No, I think you're gonna have actually, if you ever pull it off, I think you're gonna have a very beautiful child. Very beautiful child. It'll be something like 6 pounds, 427 inches.
Ounces? Oh. I think you've been smoking out of too much tinfoil.
Bro
recently.
says there is no way you were 45. You're 45, Brian?
Heroin preserves the body, my friend. Born 1980.
How would that make you? Oh, 1980, yeah. Oh, so I'm only 10 years older than you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. Because it's always like I'm having a conversation with like a child. So it's hard to tell sometimes that you're only 10 years. Exactly.
Well, see, that's what you do. You got to stay young at heart, you know? I keep my
Are you
ticker
gonna-
young. Yours, on the other hand, is aging with a little bit of a murmur.
I think now is the time for you to get into politics, dude. The liberals need your help.
Yeah, I just don't want to help them, you know?
But you're
Because-
one of them.
No, I'm not, though,
You
G.
are, but
no,
you
G,
are.
I'm not. They have too many other...
But you are. I was
Gee.
hanging out with Mark the other day, and he goes, "Is Brian
Gary.
a liberal?"
Gary,
And I'm not a Republican. Before,
Gary.
you know, I'm just saying, you know.
white is right.
What does that mean? What does that mean, dude? What does that mean?
Think about it, dog.
If you're trying to let us know
Think
once again
about
you're a
it, dog.
racist cracker,
Whoa, no.
then we know this already, man. Brian's lying. You are lying. You're not 45, dog. That's what I said. You ain't 45. You're a fucking liar. Bro said good heroin too. No, listen, man. He's not 45. Okay? He thinks he is. From all those fucking long nights in Kensington.
Well,
He
no,
thinks
dude,
he's
you be
older
younger.
than he
You're
is.
younger when you stay up, right? When you stay up through a couple of nights, you don't go to sleep. You stay younger.
You group it into like one day.
It is. Yeah. You know what's fucked up though? When you're doing drugs like that, you have to refer to somebody. You say, "Yo, how many sunrises you seen and sunsets?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe a
I don't
couple.
know. I never remember the days or the time. Like I'm really not. If it wasn't for the fact that I had to be
It's because
somewhere,
your blood alcohol content's too high, dog.
dude.
It's
Why
just,
do you keep
it's,
bringing
just,
up
it's just
alcohol?
sloshing around in there, bro. You got to be nice to your brain, dog. You're just filling it with Newports and fucking, what is it, Crown Royal or Remy? What do you like? What you drink?
I
Oh,
drink
Bacardi?
Tito's and
Probably-
Tito's and Sprite is what I drink, and sometimes whiskey.
and a little Appalachian water.
Always Appalachian water, son. Nothing but the best for this dude.
It's
man.
nice. It's nice, dude. That fresh, river fed,
Yeah,
cold
man.
flowed.
Cold flowed.
Did you hear it when you shake your head?
Brian,
Did you hear
what?
the liquid going back and forth? You're like, was that a wave? It's just the booze sloshing around in there. I bet in the wintertime it's like an icy up in that thing, dude. You probably got a strawberry daiquiri in that head if you go outside and it's too cold.
I don't know why you keep trying to push this fucking
I'm not,
this
dude.
narrative
You-
that I'm an
you're pushing-
alcoholic.
You're
In what
pushing
way am
my.
I an alcoholic?
You drink every day.
Dude, I'm not
You
sitting
do- No,
here.
hold on. You drink every day. You drink in the mornings. If you don't drink in the morning,
See,
by
that's
noon,
rude.
but by noon when I come over, you're like, Brian, I see it. Your hand starts shaking.
I do
Your
have
words,
shaky
your
hands.
words get see, dude. Your words get a little.
I have
Your words,
shaky hands.
your words
But
get
I've
a little
always had shaky
slobbery.
hands. I always
Uh,
had shaky hands.
Since you started drinking.
Yeah,
You've always.
You're a dick. Because the truth of the matter is, yes, okay, I drink every day.
Mhm.
One drink. That is not a problem.
That we see.
I don't give a fuck what you see. Think I give a shit, dude, what you see?
No. We
You can't see past
we
your
see, we
fucking-
see-
You can't see past your nose.
I bet you stay up so late so you can bring the recycling down with nobody watching.
I bet you could sleep on your face and still not suffocate yourself because you could just breathe through your mouth. It'll hold you up. Lauren asked, did y'all hear about Eminem hating on the Grammys? I did not, but it's not hard to hate on the Grammys.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of the Grammys, and it's not because I never won one, because I never thought I would anyway, never wanted to, and it's demonic. So, you know, everyone's been hating on the fucking Grammys. They made it political again. So
I mean,
stupid.
it's probably always has been. All those award shows have always been just like
Well, no, there
suck
was
each
a
other's
time it
dicks.
was about it was about the politics of the business. People would talk about the politics of the business. Now they try to talk politics, and that's where I'm
No,
just like,
it's
nobody's watched that.
more eyes on it now.
I haven't watched an award show since Michael Jackson came back and did the moonwalk. Oh no, actually, the last award show I watched was the Red Hot Chili Peppers doing "Give It Away." That's the last award show I watched, and I think that was an MTV award show. I don't know. Saw a random post, I think, on TikTok. I don't know how big of a deal it was. I mean, listen, he probably
Not
did
to
hate on
us.
it because,
Yeah.
it's not, and then they gave Beyonce the Country Album of the Year award.
Have you listened to it?
Look, I'm not gonna say that song ain't catchy like a motherfucker.
It is, dude. Right? Yeah, it is.
It's catchy.
Bro.
It's catchy like a mother. It's a fun.
What are they doing to me, dude?
No. It's just look. Sometimes they come across a fun song. It's harmless. This ain't Texas.
Yeah.
Ain't no hold 'em. Lay your cards down.
It's great,
down,
dude. Yeah.
down,
I'm just
down.
like
That shit is
man.
dope.
Yeah,
it's like, dope. Yeah, it makes
it's
you
like
just
riding cowboy.
Yeah. Listen,
listen. Like, yeah.
That shit is dope. But the fact of the matter is, it's not a country album. It's got a country feel, but it's not a country album. And nobody even thinks for a hot second that was the country album of the year.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Nobody really gives a fuck, especially people who do country. They have their own fucking awards. And I guarantee you she won't win it in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure when they do the country music awards, she ain't gonna win the best album. She might get single. I mean, that song, I guess you could say, is modern country. And she is from the South.
She's from Dallas, I believe.
Yeah, so it's not like she can't.
From Dallas, Texas.
But at the end of the day,
Houston,
I mean, come on.
I'm sorry, she's from Houston.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, come on, best album of the year. All right, whatever. That's like when they gave best hip hop album of the year to who was that white dude that time? I can't even remember the song he had. It was horrible. They gave it to some white dude, and everybody was like, "Really?" I don't remember his name. He had like one word name. I can't remember. But everybody was like, "Really? That's the best hip hop album of the year?" It's not even hip hop, But whatever. That's why I don't like award shows. First of all, like, what the fuck do I care? A bunch of fucking rich people patting themselves on the back.
It would be fun to go to one though, wouldn't it?
I mean, listen, man. I'm not saying I wouldn't go. I just wouldn't care. I wouldn't take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because I know I'll never be invited. Bro says we all know it's because of her name. Right. Could you believe that? It's why I don't watch. No, I mean, listen, it's bought and sold. The fact of the matter is, there's still a thing called payola. They just don't call it payola anymore. You know what I'm saying? Macklemore. They gave Macklemore the mother. That's why I can't even remember the motherfucker's name. And he got the hip hop album of the year. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, man. And you're talking, I forgot what year that was, but you're talking when it was when hip hop was popping. You know what I'm saying? Come on. I stopped watching that shit a long time ago. Oscars, all that shit. It's like, who gives a solid shit about any of that, man? I don't think people care about fucking celebrities anymore at all, to be honest. I feel like people are just kind of like turned off by them. They give too much of their fucking. All you are is a person with a better job than me.
It's just, dog. It's one or the other. That's all it is. It's one or the other. People are definitely dead set against it or all up in it. Like all those TV shows, they're still around, man. They're still making money.
Nah, I mean, that's true, man. But I'm just saying, like, in general, they just, they'll watch the movie, but they don't give a fuck about the person has to say anymore.
But it's interesting. It was during COVID, like, Hollywood and the entertainment business, like, kind of looked like they were losing some steam, like with alternate media, but it seems like they're coming back, dog.
What's fucked up for me is there's so many good actors that I just can't watch anymore. And that's what's fucked up. And then new movies are all woke. They're all woke, and I can't buy it. I'm not going to sit there and watch some chick kick 7 dudes' ass while the other dude sprained his toe and he can't move and needs to be defended by this chick. I can't watch movies like that. It's just, it's just stupid. I'm still the one that has to go and see what the fuck the bump was in the night. And my lady's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Their political views are what fucks them up, because even like someone like what's his name from Goodfellas?
Ray Liotta.
No, he's dead.
Pesci? Joe Pesci,
No, the other guy who talks politics.
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. Like it's like I
You
still
get mad,
love.
you get mad at me. You don't know his fucking name, dog.
No, I don't know his name, but I'm saying that you named the dead guy, and then the other dude you never hear.
What?
What do you hear Pesci talking? You know, Robert De Niro's the dude that's always up there going against Trump. He has Trump delusion, so he's up there always talking shit about Trump, and he's talking garbage, and it just makes you go, dude, you look like a fucking old asshole now. Like I don't even want to watch. I still watch like Goodfellas and shit like that, but I watch, and then there's a part of me when you see him and you start liking him, where you're like, this dude's really an idiot, though. You know. I don't know, man. Like I can't watch Tom Hanks movies no more. And I used to love Tom Hanks, man.
All right, question. Kind of following up to that. Now, if it's an athlete, right? Do you care as much? Do you think? I mean, I know you're not really into sports, but
I am into sports. I'm not into athletes, if that
Right.
makes sense. Like in other words, you know, I'm into the team.
mm-hmm.
You know, I couldn't even tell you who's on any other team that I don't follow. I could probably tell you who their top.
Man. We should go to
you
a
know,
Mets
who
game this year, like late in the season.
Yeah, we should. We'll get rated G on the whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah, dude. Maybe we'll do a
On the
rated
jumbo
G,
screen.
A rated G Mets outing.
No, yeah.
We'll
I'll get
invite
it if we go. I'll get it on the jumbo screen. My man's got a hook up there. He always tells me you
At
got to
Citi
go.
Field?
I'll put up. Yeah.
Oh, dude, let's do it. Yeah, hell yeah.
We'll be on the
Yeah,
jumbo
yeah.
screen, dude. We'll
Yeah,
be on the
well,
jumbo.
we could
It'll
do
say
like
rated
a,
G with Gary G Garcia.
We'll do a rated G little meetup, maybe invite some fans out. Have a good time.
I'm down. That sounds like a plan if I'm still alive.
Yeah.
God
Big
willing.
if.
It's a big if. It's a big if you're gonna make it, dude. You're not eating
Oh.
enough. You don't got enough nutrients in you, man.
You don't know what I got in me, and I don't got in me.
Yeah, I know. You
weren't at
don't
the
got
doctor?
nutrients.
When I got my
You
blood
know.
drawn the other night,
You got no testosterone.
my
You're practically
is off
you know what you are? You're a flat-chested
charts.
woman. Bro says saw a good movie last night. Body Brokers about addiction.
Ooh, the patient brokering, I bet, right? It's about people selling bodies into treatment. Yeah, bro. I knew guys who made a fuckload of money off of that, and I know a lot of people went to jail for doing that shit.
Well, if
Selling
you happen to ever die in
bodies,
my
dog.
house, I'm selling you. No one will miss you.
No. They're selling you alive. What they would do is say, "Hey, kid, I'll give you $1,000 if you go to this detox center." So the kid has 30 days clean, and he's at a rehab, and then the marketer gives him $1,000. They go on a run, do a bunch of dope, then go into the rehab. Marketer gets paid $2,000, breaks the kid off $1,000, shit like that. Huge business, dude. This is happening to a lot of people I know. They're getting shipped down to Florida, and it's called patient brokering. Fucked up.
You know,
They were basically trafficking drug addicts.
interesting.
Yeah, dude, it was wild. I mean, I got shipped down to places too, bro, because it was all
You got
quid pro
trafficked?
quo. Yeah, but I mean, they dude, they trafficked me and raped my insurance company for the money. It's like a whole in cahoots thing. They're like, oh, well, this program doesn't have this. We'll put you down there. Bro, they sent me down to Maryland. I went to rehab in New Jersey. I ended up in fucking North Carolina. They trafficked me, son.
Yeah,
I just kept saying yes. I mean, they asked me if I wanted to go. I could have said no,
Yeah.
but
And
I
and
went.
this episode has officially been demonetized since the beginning. So if anybody wants to throw some change on those fucking comments, it's been demonetized from the beginning, man. The amount that we don't give a shit about making any money on this thing is incredible. We don't fucking
why change? Why change?
why bother? Why
Because
bother?
they could
'Cause
change.
then-
They could move the needle, dog. And what do we do?
Yeah.
We're always chasing the needle.
Nah, man.
I'm here. Where
Yes.
are you, YouTube?
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you, man.
Oh.
I prefer the road less traveled.
Jeez, it only took us an hour
There's-
and 13 minutes to get to that point.
I prefer the road less traveled, dog, because there's less traffic.
Right, dude. Yeah. And sometimes it can be a little. Yeah.
I remember the minute my insurance ran out, they showed me the door.
Yeah, no compassion, dude. They don't like it's interesting, right? Because you go to the rehab, and all the people who work there are people who are being clean for. Usually, the rehab has like a requirement: you have to be 2 years clean and sober before you can come back and work at a rehab, right? So you have a lot of people who are like relatively newly sober, and they're working here because they care, right? But then you have this medical business behind it, right? It's like same thing with the hospital. Like the hospital's a motherfucker. the doctor could be a good guy. And it's like the same with that business, man. There's so many good people in it, but just dirty, dog. Like anything that has to do with insurance, just a dirty fucking business.
Yeah, I mean, insurance is a scam. Bro says, glad I took it serious my first time around. So am I, bro.
Yeah, me too, bro.
One detox, one rehab. One detox, one rehab, no beer. Yeah, good for you, man. Congratulations, dog. How many years sober have you been? If you don't mind me asking. That's usually a good thing, right?
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it goes, But I like my people that are in recovery, man. Big up to all of yous, man. Hope you do it, man. I've been lucky enough. I've been lucky where I don't, for me it's like I could take it or leave it.
We usually take it.
If it's there.
Wow, bro.
22. Big up to you, bro. Yeah, big up to you, bro. That's amazing, man. All in a row, baby. Yeah, you did it once and you stayed with it, man. Good for you, man. The traveling runner says insurance is a legal Ponzi scheme. Yes, it is.
Yep.
That's what it is. I mean, there's no payback. Like I've been paying on all my cars for the last 4 years insurance. I've never had an accident. I got hit once, but the other person's shit paid for it because my car was parked.
Oh yeah, that's
what I'm
dude.
saying?
I remember that shit, dog.
Yeah, man, that motherfucker.
Crazy.
But hey, they left. They didn't leave a note. The cops left a note on the fucking window, and their insurance paid for it. So why don't I get like 1 year free? You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, thanks, guys. We had nothing to do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? When you look in the mirror, remind yourself to thank yourself for choosing a good life, man. Listen, it's like fucking what's his name said. Being straight is just a different high.
Tommy Chong.
That's what he said. Being straight is just a different high. And I've been feeling that because I haven't been really doing anything.
That's good.
For the last month.
We've been hoping that you've been taking our messages to heart.
Fuck you. And everybody who showed up for that fucking stupid ass fucking whatchamacallit in my house the other day. We care about you. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. You showed up for the cheese and crackers.
Yeah, I heard there was free food.
You weren't even there. You're a piece of shit. You say you love me, but they go and they have a fucking what do they call it? Intervention for me. And you're not even there. And in fact, that was the first thing I said. I was looking up, going, "Where's Brian?" And you wasn't there.
I was there, dude. I was just getting some air outside. I had my head stuck out the window.
Yeah.
I was breathing. It's hip to be square.
Nah, man, being straight now is the new rebellion. Because everything's so accepted. It's like tattoos. If you don't have tattoos now, you're the rebel. This fucking guy right here is a rebel because he doesn't have tattoos. That's it. It's the new rebel. Everybody got tattoos, man. And it's like everything else. Everything like drugs. Everybody's like, hey, drugs are cool. Drugs is this. Yeah. Everybody should be on them.
I was doing heroin when your parents kicked you out for it, bro. Fucking get on my level.
Yeah.
It was a real drug, son.
I was smoking crack before it became popular, when it was still base, before everybody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. And then they go and they make it legal and they take away all the fun.
Crack's legal?
Nah, I stopped smoking crack a long time ago, man. There's some things that are too good. You shouldn't feel that good.
Yeah.
While fucking sirens are going off in your head. While you're sitting there.
You're like, what's that sound?
You're like, fucking, can somebody turn off the smoke detector?
Yeah, you're hearing the lights.
You're hearing the lights, exactly. Yeah, one of my boys used to get so paranoid he would hang a microphone out his window, and he had one of those Ferris Bueller Day Offs equalizers that would move when you heard any sound, and he'd sit there and just look at the equalizer. And
see, that's not fun, dude. That's not fun. That's not fun, man. That's not fun.
No, it was to the point of no fun, man. That's why that's when it's time to stop. It's tough to go to work on crack.
Yeah, dude, you're not like heroin.
No, I didn't have a job back then. I was hustling. I was young. I was like fucking probably like I don't know, 20 to 22, 23, probably 3 years. But it wasn't even like I was smoking crack. I was a drug addict. Whatever you had, I was down to do. I wasn't like, let's go get crack. But if you were like, yo, I got some crack, I'd be like, all right, if you want to smoke it, I'll smoke it. I mean, but like I said, this is when I was young. I used to see snakes on the ground. See, that's another thing. You got to stop.
Yeah.
That's when you know you got to stop. Like, I've never had bad experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like tripping. I've never had a bad trip. I've never, every time I thought I was going to die, I had, and that's why I don't really do it anymore, edibles. I had two bad edible fucking situations. Couldn't even fucking move. Couldn't move my limbs. Couldn't move, dog. I was like an inchworm on the floor, just inching my way fucking up the floor, trying to get into my bedroom, man. That shit was one of the worst feelings in the world. He was smoking suckers with knowledge. Yeah, man. Nah, not back then, man. That's where I learned. Look, man, everything I learned is because I just make mistakes. I'm not a dude of wisdom, man. I'm just a dude who made a lot of mistakes. So I could tell you what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what not to do because I did that and it don't work. If that makes sense. Traveling Runner says, where you get those edibles at? I got it from my boy, and they were the gummy worms. And I'm not gonna lie, I ate like 6 of them.
Dog.
Because they took forever to hit. That's another thing. Like I was like 1 hour in. I said, let me take another one. So I wound up taking like 6 of them. And maybe 7. I think there was one left. And I said, might as well finish it,
Mm-hmm.
And then it all hit at once, man. I'm sitting there fucking looking at TV. And out of nowhere, I was just like chilling, drinking a beer, smoking a blunt. And then I went, do I got to throw up? Just like that. Like I sat up. I was like, do I got to throw up? And then like I felt like I gotta throw up. I put out the, because so what? I gotta throw up. Let's go throw up. If I throw up, I'll feel better. That's what I'm thinking. I go to stand up and my legs didn't work, dude. I went crashing into the walls, bouncing off the walls like a pinball all the way to the bathroom, right down the hall, just bouncing, knocking pictures off the wall. That was in your old place,
right?
Yeah.
Your old place, that hallway.
I was knocking pictures off the wall, almost knocked my main picture off the wall. And then I get in there and I just threw up, dog. And then I stood up thinking I'm going to
feel better.
No, the minute I stood up, I threw up again. So then I pull out the squatty potty and I sit there and I start figuring this out.
Yeah.
Because I learned very quickly.
When you're sitting on the squatty potty, do you have to like get up to the bowl or is it
No, it's actually like the way this is perfect. Like I'm like this, like ready to go. But then I realized that I only have to throw up if I stand up. If I don't stand up,
you're good.
I'm good. But I can't sit here forever. So then I said, all right, so you know what you're going to do? I said, what you're going to do is, like in my head, I'm sitting there figuring it out. My head is clear as day.
Traveling Runner says, G got jumped by THC.
Yeah, dude. I'm sitting there by the
they
toilet.
They put a beat down on your ass, son.
I'm sitting there and I'm figuring it out. I said, okay, so all you got to do, dog, is get up, turn off the TV in the living room real quick, and then jump in bed and just ride this out. And I went to stand up.
Laying
and
down
fell.
never works, dude.
Dude, I went to stand up and I fell right to the floor. My legs didn't work. My arms didn't work. I barely got them in front of me. Blah, and I'm on the floor. And now I'm curled up on the floor trying. Now I'm like, all right, fuck the TV. Just get into the bed. This is worse than you thought. And then I started thinking, I remember Mark back in the day told me that he almost called an ambulance because he took too much. Yeah. And I was laughing at him. I'm like, dude, what the fuck calling an ambulance? Nobody died from weed ever, So Traveling Runner coming in hard, man. Brian said G got to stack 2 phone books on the squatty potty to reach the bowl. Look, I could climb to the bowl on my own without the squatty potty. But regardless, I was stuck there, dog, and I was just trying to move.
You have one of those ladders for the pool? Is that what you use?
Took me, yeah, what I got. It took me like 45 minutes to get out of a bathroom. That's 3 steps to get out of the bathroom. You remember how small my bathroom was?
Yeah.
45 minutes it took me to get out. And then I finally managed to pull myself on the bed. And the minute I get on the bed, I'm like, I got to throw up. It's a horrible day. And then I'm sitting there going, all right, do I just throw up on the bed? Or do I muster up the strength to like turn around and throw up on the floor? And then right away, as I went to turn over, I felt it coming, and my instinct was to get to the bathroom. So I managed to just jump up on the roll, go to the bathroom. I threw up, and then I knew I only had like a second of clarity. I knew I only had one.
Yeah, you just give me the sign, dog. Yeah. Whoa.
A second. I had 1 second of clarity.
Whoa.
Right. And I ran to the bed, jumped in the bed. My cat came up. She curled up next to me, started purring near my stomach, and I went to sleep. But after that, I stopped doing it. Well, I did it once again after that, and then I woke up fucked up. And then I was in the toilet bowl throwing up and shitting at the same time. So it's no fun. I don't like the edibles. Bro says new meaning to straight tripping. Boo. Yeah, it was a horrible experience. So I try to stay away from them. You know, I did do an edible a couple of nights ago that was sativa. I only took one. It was nice. It was cool. Very mellow, just like smoking a blunt. Stay away from doing like 6 or 7 of those shits, and you should be okay.
Yeah.
You know?
I smoked a couple dippers before the show. Just one whole dipstick.
What's that? What are you talking about? Angel dust?
Yeah.
Gross. I tried that shit twice, man. First time I didn't feel nothing. I probably did it wrong because of the fear. Second time, man, I was Mr. Potato Head.
You kind of got to hold it in. It is Mr.
Nah,
it is a little
Mr. Potato Head, man. I was floating in the sky.
Dog. It stinks, bro.
Hated it. Never did it again. That's it, you know.
We'll do that at the Mets game. We all go out.
You'll do that at the Mets game, man. I hated that shit, man. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, like Old English.
Yeah, no shit, bro.
Old English is the first beer I ever threw up on.
Dog.
Nah, man, I ain't fucking with none of that shit.
It's embalming fluid.
I don't even get people. After I felt what that feels like, I was like, why would anybody want to feel like this? Same thing with oxys and all that. I didn't like them. I didn't like them all down.
You weren't strong enough to handle it. That's why. Your body's...
Hearing everybody talking and I can't get involved because my mouth don't work. That shit ain't fun. That shit ain't fun. And you wasn't having fun either. You were sitting there in the corner, on the corner, looking at the cop.
Well, that's at the end.
Fun.
That's at the end.
Fun.
That's way at the end.
Oh yeah.
That's like the peeking through the windows. There's a lot of fun before you get to the peeking through the window. You know? Otherwise people wouldn't do it.
Even then it ain't fun. It feels good, but it ain't fun. What were you doing that was fun? You were just on a nicer couch.
Dude, have you ever sat
That's all it was. You were in a nicer living room, a nicer couch, because all of you were just starting. And then that went to crack house status, where now there's just a table there with shit all over it.
Table? Come on. We didn't have a table.
You know, at one point, I'm sure there was before you try to sell it to get more. Bro says, I thought it was a strong mint and shit taste, the dust. I couldn't even tell you what it tasted like. I could just tell you what it felt like. It felt horrible. It felt like I couldn't even move my feet. I was moving in slow motion. Everything sounded like the movies where it's like, I didn't like that shit. Ugh. You know, fuck that. Never been too much into like the down shit. Like I don't even like drinking. That's why I always laugh that you always say drinking is the shit because I don't like to get drunk.
It's
being
crazy,
drunk
but you do it every day.
I have a drink every day. Yes, I do. It's good for the heart.
Oh, yeah, dude. Definitely.
Look it up. A drink a day. Yeah, you don't want to look it up. You don't want to look it up.
No,
good for my heart.
I'm not here for your Google pleasantries. You look it up yourself. Do some work.
Well, I gotta look it up. You're the fucking producer.
You're not my father.
No, see, here's the thing. I don't need to look it up because I said it. You know, that means that I see that as fact.
Yeah. We all know what to do when you talk. That's not listen.
Bro said I was driving and saw the car was in drive, but I felt I was going backwards. Traveling Run says that wet is crazy. Yes, it is. Yo, you ever pull up? I hate when that happens, man. The trees look like monsters on the Henry Hudson Parkway.
Not a great place to be smoking dippers, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Driving, dude.
Yeah, dude, inside. Not
well,
driving.
Here's the thing.
It's not a driving drug.
He knew he had a problem. That's why he's been clean for 22 years. Okay, he knows that was wrong. He don't need you to be off the getting on him now. He knows it was wrong. We're all sharing stupid shit we did. He's admitting it's stupid by sharing it on Rated G. Don't be going at him. This is a safe place, bro.
The first time I smoked dippers was behind the wheel of a motor vehicle also.
So why are you talking shit?
Because it's just dangerous, dude.
It is. You probably drove tripping once.
First
You're
time
those dudes.
The first time I was doing Molly was when I was delivering pizzas at Domino's.
I don't drive on any of that shit, man. That shit's insane.
Not anymore, dude. I know better now.
I'm saying, even back then when I didn't know better, I did know I should not be driving.
Because you didn't have a car, dog. You didn't have a car.
Well, that's part of it. Yeah,
you weren't driving shit.
Yeah, that makes sense, actually, now that you think about it. If I had a car, I probably would have drove. I did drive one time on acid and fuck up my man's car.
See?
Not on acid, but coming off of it, but then I never had no sleep. You know? I got your back, bro. You know, yeah, it wasn't that I was still tripping. It was that I didn't get no sleep, and I was still kind of like, You know what I'm saying? You know when you get that little, you still get those little buzzes. I was in that stage. I had to go to my doctors.
The little flashbacks.
I had to go to my doctors, and I got to the doctors, and I'm like, as he's telling me everything on my charts is great. And I'm going, really? Because your face is melting, doc. And he's like, what are you on?
Little acid.
I said, I'm not on anything anymore.
I was on acid yesterday.
I was on acid last night.
Yeah, you're like, wait, what time is it?
Actually, it was 2CB. Actually, I did a flip. It was 2CB and Molly. Bro, 12002 says the buzz effect. Yeah. Doesn't go away that quick, man.
What's up with the flip? Can you explain to me the flip? I never flipped.
The flip is...
I've taken both at the same time, but I've never done a flip.
No, the flip is you take one, you know, and we've done it both ways. I prefer you do the Molly first.
Remember,
and as you peak on the Molly,
then you
could do it with acid, you could do it with mushrooms. I did it with 2CB. Then you take the 2CB so that when it starts to come down, it kind of just levels out. And then you kind of, you're tripping now. So you just kind of go in from that whole
having a great time to tripping. Yeah.
And it starts to come down, but you're still having that great time, but now you're tripping. And it's pretty cool. It's intense. I like those things.
Gets you into a nice trip.
I don't like those anymore either, to be honest. I haven't done that in a long time, man, because I just don't like, I don't know, man. You get to a point, how old, what am I going to be, 60? Tripping on Molly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, every now and then. Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not, dog?
Yeah. You know what? I'm 60. I'm not allowed to feel awesome.
Yeah. What's the age limit on having a good time?
I want to make it clear. Rated G does not condone the use of drugs.
But we do them.
Allegedly, dog. Come on, man. Why you got to keep trying to make us not make money on this shit, man? Bro says, like when we chase the dragon, Brian, Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't chase the dragon, man. I let the dragon go, and then I let it find me again. You know what I'm saying?
But he's always just right here.
Nah, like I'll do like when I used to do Molly, I'll do Molly like maybe 2 nights, but usually one night. Go hard one night, and then I let the dragon go, and then he finds me 4 to 8 months later.
Yeah.
So it's always a nice ride on the dragon, man.
Puff the magic dragon?
And I remember DMT. I like DMT. That was another good one, man. But they were all like spiritual journeys. You know what I'm saying? They weren't like partying shit. Earlier in my days when I did acid and all that.
Hold on. I would say Molly and then I would say
the flip was partying. I was partying on the flip. Yeah, the flip I was partying. I was having a great time, man. No, but I'm saying like when I took the DMT.
I don't think you can party taking DMT. It's not
no, I don't think you can.
Yeah, it's not a party thing.
It's disrespectful to the drug.
Yeah. You can do it with acid and you can do it with mushrooms, but you shouldn't.
Yeah. I mean, no, mushrooms you can do it. On a like. The right dose, but you're not fucking flooding your fucking head, but you got that whole like, hey, peace and love. Everybody loves each other and everyone's kind of glowing. You get that nice little hue off everybody.
A pinkish hue, an orange glow.
Little orange glow. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I know you got things to do, but before we go, I want to give a large rated G shout out to my son. His birthday is coming up on the 8th. All right. I want to give a shout out to all you guys, man, for hanging out and listening and letting me vent very early. I feel better, you know. And listen, right around the corner, it's right there, Valentine's Day. Still haven't gotten that gift for someone you love? Go to triplexplayground.com and pick yourself up Triple X Playground, the board game. Only the best adult tool game ever created, man. It's supposed to bring you closer. You know, look how happy they are. You know why they're so happy? Because they don't have to sit there and say how much of a freak they want to be. They roll the dice and get fist deep in each other. All right? Create little human centipedes and shit, man. 2 to 8 players. Go to triplexplayground.com and cop yours today, man. Why not, man? You know, the world's going to end soon, allegedly. So you might as well get your freak on. All right. And if you want to support the podcast, then like, subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Go to BrianTLicata.com/shop. Get yourself some Rated G drip, man. We got it all, man. The mug, keep you hot and you cold, and look good while you're doing it. All right. The hoodie, the sweatshirt. We got it all, man. Go check it out, man. And if you haven't already, man, check out the mixtape that me and Brian put out, the comedy mixtape. It's on our page. It's on my page. It's called I Can Get Killed for Telling You This. If you haven't checked it out, check it out already. Could use the views. All right, we're almost at 2,000. Let's get to 2,000 because you can't get to 1 million views without first hitting 2,000. Other than that, man, I love you guys. Go to acjokes.com if you ever want to check me out and see me do some comedy or maybe fight some people in the back. You know, you never know what could happen. Other than that, man, thanks for hanging out with us today, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
12. More coming in. Everybody.
Yeah, man, you guys are family. We are here by the grace of God. I agree, bro. Thank you so much, man. You guys always keep me happy. Peace.